It's a Munchu. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. You know, I kind of feel like I like Sublight Salvage. They're kind of like Teamster or organized criminals, but they work with anybody. They'll work with Groundbreaker. They'll work with Stellar Bay. Enemies of the board. They'll still do business with for a price, and they're kind of the most pragmatic of all the organizations I've seen. I grant you their leader is insane, crazy paranoid, but otherwise they seem like a nice organization. I'd like to help them out. On the other hand, that Captain Harlow, an old friend of Felix, I do not trust him. It looks like they're pirates who are doing raids on, what do you call it, on Wildcat freighters, and because they're getting tips about the Wildcats, but they're avoiding the any freighters having anything to do with the board. So it seems like they're unwittingly being tools of the board. I don't very much like that. I really don't want to assassinate that guy. What was his name? Rufus Trusk for Harlow. But I would like to hear his side of the story. So right now I'm going to go track down his wife, who's on Groundbreaker, who might give me a lead as to where he is. Hopefully I can avoid actually killing the guy, just get his side of the story. So anyway, as I get started, remember, if you see this video and you like what you see, click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I can't remember what was his wife's name? Rosanna. Okay. Is she in the Lost Hope? Looks that way. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to put on a tire that will boost my skills at conversation. Let's do this one. There we go. It's looking very dapper. That should improve my dialogue skills a bit for what's about to come. I won't drink any booze for it, but I will do that much.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate
that one.
from the dangers of alien wildlife?
Rosanna!
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
A moment of what? Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Should I show Harlow's emblem? I'm not sure I want to. I'd rather just rely upon my reputation with Groundbreaker, which should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm on the level. Ask Chun-Li about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Okay. Can I ask anything else?
Please, just make it quick.
You and Trask, did you guys split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
I'm not sure I should mention Harlow since I just said I wasn't with him, so... Alright, I guess that's all I wanted to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Alrighty. So he's in Emerald Vale. That's on Terra 2. Alright, now I have a difficult decision to make. Do I go to Emerald Vale to confront Trask? Do I go to that space station to try and take it over? I think while I'm on this track, I'll go to Emerald Vale. Although before I get any further, let's get out of those ridiculous clothes. Put on some actual armor. Maybe I should have better persuade skill and have the clothes that give me better persuade skill for when I talk to Trask. I have to think about that.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Terra 2?
Is Byzantium on Terra 2?
Byzantium is reputed to be the cream of the crop of Halcyon's residents. We're sure to stick out like a sore thumb.
So the people there are wealthy? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. You want to elaborate on that?
Byzantium is the crown jewel of Halcyon. All the colony's opulence, elegance, and decadence is concentrated in this single city. To say its inhabitants are immensely and disproportionately well-to-do would be an understatement. Colloquially referred to as gold-bloods, most of Byzantium's dwellers will never step outside the city's walls. Conversely, for many Halcyon colonists, the city is a faraway dream.
Any news from the city?
I am sorry to report, Captain. The Minister of Earth has fallen ill, again, and will have to postpone his goodwill tour of the colony.
Is he normally in bad health?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. That's all I need to know. Let me ask you about something else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
You know what? Forget it.
How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go to Terra 2. Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, let me check something here. Yeah, they love me, Groundbreaker. You know, kind of class are mediocre at best. MSI loves me. Subway Salvage, I'm getting better. They're friendly. And Spacer's Choice is cautious. Could be worse. Getting better with Subway Salvage. Okay. Let's take along Felix and Parvati. Oh dear, how far away is this guy? Over by North Gulch. Ah, okay. Got a ways to go to get there, but we will head there. How's it going?
You are welcome here.
Oh wow, I found these gold teeth a while ago. I didn't know I could ask her about it. You want to tell me what these gold teeth are for?
Haven't you ever seen a novelty paperweight?
Come on. Really? Give me a little credit.
Whatever absurd accusations you have churning about in your mind, I assure you I have heard them all.
I wasn't accusing you. I'm just kind of curious why you have a pile of gold teeth.
I did nothing wrong. The teeth were harvested from a body that went cold long before my tools ever touched it. Gold does not decompose. The teeth had to be removed. And while I am no licensed dentist, I should think I did a fair job of it.
So that's what your special fertilizer is. Decomposing corpses.
I cannot tell you how refreshing it is to converse with a rational mind. That's exactly right. Rot is necessary for life. A corpse is bursting with the nutrients a young sapling craves. The crops I grow here are natural, nutritious, healthy. My garden does more than fill the bellies of my flock. It keeps them from falling ill.
So I always suspected that the diet, well, basically the stuff they were putting in the salt tuna in place of actual salt tuna, the stuff they were canning, was making people sick. Is that what you're talking about?
Do you see anyone ailing in my camp? Unlike the people in Edgewater, my flock don't fall sick with plague.
You know, you could help people in the town.
I'd rather they learn to help themselves by leaving that dreadful town behind. The people in this camp all had the courage to walk away from the cannery, and you see how happy they are.
Why don't you teach them to farm?
The Vale's barren. Been that way for years. Soil's been sterile about as long as I can remember.
But you found a way to grow something.
All I did was follow nature's own way. Death is essential to life. When the spirit leaves the body returns to the earth from whence it came. What remains is a carcass moldering neath the soil. Decomposition is a natural process, essential to new life. All life feeds on other life.
Okay, here's an idea for you, lady. There's all kinds of wildlife out there. There's the primals, there's the wild canids. Maybe you could use some of them as fertilizer instead of people? I'm just saying. And by the way, Parvati, do you have any opinion about this?
Oh, I don't know. If it was me, I'd be glad to volunteer. Keeping others alive, that'd be a beautiful gift to leave. But none of the folk you used had a say. You didn't ask, ma'am. And what about my dad? I talk to his grave every Saturday. Is he even there?
Robert is just where you left him, dear. He died too long ago. By now, he's naught but a skeleton.
I guess I'm just glad I didn't eat before talking to you.
Whatever you say, my dear.
I think I'm done talking to you. I always strongly suspected that. When I found the gold teeth, I just never confronted her about that. Very interesting. If you're wondering why I'm here, it's because I can't figure out how to walk to this location here where Trask is. I could theoretically fast travel there, but I'm trying to avoid that. And I'm trying to figure out a route to walk there. I'm not having much luck so far. I remember there being mines back here, so I'm going to be careful of that, but they might actually be cleared out. I'm wondering if I can get there around this way. If not... shoot. I can't figure it out. Shoot, you know what? I can't fast travel there. Clearly I've been there, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to get to it. Aha! I bet this is it. I bet this is way there. Or not. I don't know how to get there. Is it this way? Oh, wow, that was hard to find. There he is. Alright, stop sneaking. Put away that. I'll put on my dialogue skill outfit. And we'll see if we can talk this out with this guy. I come in peace. I'm totally not sent here by Harlow to murder you. I take that. You don't need that, right? Howdy.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Your wife told me where to find you.
Former wife. And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
I wouldn't think of it. She's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Well, you're in luck because I have no intention of killing you. Why did you betray Harlow anyway?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Well, based on those terminal entries I saw at his hideout, I totally believe you. Do you have evidence, though?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
I could take him to task.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Should I even ask? Because I pretty much know that he's been raiding the Wildcats and staying away from the board freighters. But, I guess I should ask, why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Guess he's the complete package. So what was he doing for the board, as if I didn't already know?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
All right, I think I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
You know, when I came here, I'd already made up my mind that I wasn't going to kill you. Trask did ask for your ring as evidence of your death, so if you could give me your ring, I could go back there.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead?
Yeah.
May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go find that evidence and confront Harlow.
Don't give me any trouble, okay?
I just like your outfit. It's pretty cool. Okay. Back to Harlow it is, if I can figure out how to get back from here.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's a fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
Nice. Alright. Alright, we're back at the base. Let's find that stash. Where did he say it was? An event back in the base. It's probably inside, not outside, but let me look. Is it over in this hallway? Oh yeah, here we go. There it is. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. I kind of wonder... Can I talk to this guy about it?
Hey, no loitering.
Harlow's been paid off by the board. See? Look at this.
What? Let me see that. Yeah. I remember that job. Nice and clean. Easy pickings. Mr. Harlow never said we was working for the board. Stands to reason, though.
That's all you have to say? Your boss was taking money from the board. He's a mercenary for the establishment.
Yeah, what's your point? We all gotta play ball with the board, kid. They own this whole damn colony.
So you don't even care. What about Harlow talking about revolution and fighting the system? Don't you believe in any of that?
Mr. Harlow says a lot of things. And as long as I get my share of the plunder, I believe every word he says.
You're a real piece of work. Nice to know Harlow's filling his crew with certified jackasses. I think we've heard enough.
Alright, let's move on. Wow. Just wow. Holy crap. This could get ugly, too. Let me get my gun out. Harlow?
What's the word?
The word is, you're a fink. Trask had a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I believe him.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
I do. You've been bought off, and here are the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
You don't stand for anything. Yeah, that's right. When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Oh, well, that's only because you are a liar. Yeah, why would... No, you deserve to die. Trask was right about you.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Here they come! Got him, boss! Everyone all right?
Whew. I was worried that turned into quite a hairy furball. But we got him. And now to the victor goes the spoils. I'm taking all this. Business casual leather gear. Cool. It's all mine. Why is my objective marker pointing me to Felix when Felix is right here?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I guess you're gonna have to come to terms with that. Maybe he wasn't always that way. Maybe he was something different once. But he changed.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I guess I can understand you being upset. He was like a mentor to you, and you feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Well, you could start by getting drunk.
No kidding. I'm glad you keep the kitchen stocked. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
All right. Well, we leveled up. Huh. The paranoid effect. I must be, like, trespassing or something. Alright. More science. Alright, I gotta make sure I search this place thoroughly. There may be, That's interesting. It took away those quest items. I don't need them anymore, so just as well that it did. It's not continuing to take up space in my inventory. There were some robots and stuff outside, so I might be having a problem when I step outside. Looted those corpses. I believe I may be going in circles.
It's a boss!
Down in front. Anybody back here? that it? I thought we might have trouble when we stepped outside. We'll get rid of these things. Was it hostile? I don't know. But I killed it anyway. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's head over here.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Huh.
Welcome back, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about this station?
Assistance?
Can you tell me anything about this
What
station?
part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Never mind.
How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's check this station out. And we're taking those two with me. Here we are in the station.
We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Okay, we can work on that. Restricted access. What do you mean restricted access? Yep, there's nothing in here. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company-authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many shipments to come. Thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Quality and safety not guaranteed. Cool. Does that mean there might be a lot of mines around here? Looks like that door won't open. So what happened here? I see a lot of destroyed automechanicals. This looks like a way through somewhere. Stuff. More loot. It's on this terminal. Error, unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal maintenance mode. Restore power supply to station to restore normal terminal operations. Okay. Looks like I gotta bring the power back on. Wait, there's a safe here. Blank UDL keycard. It's a blank keycard. What would I use that for? Alright, let's head back. Try up this ladder. There's a dead scientist. Fine. Mind your head. There's another terminal there. Can I access this one? Nope. I'll have to come back and check
Let's give
those.
these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
What little fellas? You auto mechanicals in there? Mine. Another mine. That hurt me a little bit. That was a little too close. Crap. These doors all sealed. Looks it. I'm really curious as to what the heck happened here. Like, these are all sealed. Huh. I must be missing something. This is definitely not the way. There's another stairway somewhere. Somewhere that I missed. That's sealed. Shoot. Definitely put a lot of mines out here. Whoa! Sorry. Should have known that would hit you guys. UDL identity cartridge. Ah, there we go. I should be able to use that in these restricted areas. Okay. Need to go down these stairs. So many mines. There's definitely hostiles up ahead. Alright, let's see. Generate status active mode maintenance, 2% output. Maintenance mode active, minimal functions available. Let's modify mode. Updating mode to normal. Disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lights, activating security protocols, activating air recyclers. New laboratory scent option selected. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilets. See maintenance logs for details. General mode change complete. Okay. Maintenance logs. Critical issues 1, non-critical 2. Critical issue 1. A toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 124 3 days ago. It's like years ago. Sensors indicate ultraviolet gas is leaking from storage tanks. It's toxic to humans. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the ultraviolet gas tank storage room. Issue 2. Sensors detect that new laboratory sent air freshener is running low. I was going to say, it seems like leaking poisonous gas into the ventilation system would be a critical issue, but management said, no, it's not our area, we don't care. Nice. Repair toilets. Work order already exists. Existing work order was opened 991 days ago. It was last accessed 991 days ago.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Ada, what's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Yeah, my team's already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Yeah, have a safe trip back.
Same to you. Signing off.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
I can't believe I actually freaking pulled that off, actually. I couldn't get them to not enable the security systems, but, you know, did what I could. So I'm leaving restricted area? Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. I can't open that door. Now, I need to get to some system logs so that I can plant the sublight salvage flag, as they said. If I go in here, will I be shot, or will they ignore me because I'm disguised? I need a map. Okay, it looks like there's a door to the left. Those are empty. Bard? What the heck? Oh, crap. Alright, so I go upstairs and then around the corner.
Worker is a happy worker.
Downstairs, I guess.
Step lively, Captain. Close that teeth.
Am I in the right place? Now there's a terminal here. Security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. Well, that sounds like a good plan. Oh, UDL Electro Floor 3000 is online. So that should turn off the electrified floor. It's a good thing I didn't realize it was electrified. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her that when I know, it's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Did somebody, like, go crazy and intentionally sabotage this place? There's the electrified floor that I disabled. Alright, I'm out of the restricted area. I'm more than a bit turned around here. I'm not sure where to go. There we go. No, these are all just quarters, apparently. Looks like I'm going to have to go back through here. Why is there a body in that tank? Override terminals over there. Alright, so... Oh yeah, there's robots here. I'm sure it'll be fine. My disguise should protect me.
They've been left here all along.
Okay. Where I need to go is up here. This disguise has definitely made my life easier. Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. Transfer of administrative privileges successfully completed. Nice. If you're reading this, you're standing in legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. Oh, that was easy. Executive Research Focus Group. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. What? Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. You trying to make some kind of human raptidon hybrid or something? From Redacted, it has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, The importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken, it was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Huh? We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartland enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. Huh. Password antediluvian. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My queries are just to the Chimeral Research Department at George D. Hevesy Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. What? I'm not sure I'm following what's going on here.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
In a minute.
Trant. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Yeah, Cascadia, yeah. They were doing similar research there. I guess they moved their operations here after leaving. But what are they doing? Some kind of... I'm not even sure what the heck they're doing. Oh, we're not getting in there. Crap. That's too bad. If I can avoid shooting my way out of here, that'd be cool. But I may have a problem. I'm gonna get spotted. Oh, we got out. Woo! Made it out. And back to the ship. Is Felix still running around in there? Let's just go back to the ship.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
I didn't have to kill anybody.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
No problem, Ada. Alright, let's head back to the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Well, let's do it then. And here we are, back at Sublight Salvage. Hello, Lilia. You crazy lady.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
I should probably mention that there were scientists in suspension tanks there. Some of them might still be alive. I'm not exactly sure what they were doing there, but they, like, infected themselves with something. I don't understand. Maybe you have scientists that can figure it out.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Well, there was a UDL gunship that buzzed the station, but I managed to smooth talk them into backing off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas? A lab that tested it on people? Couldn't have been a coincidence. Especially since both those facilities were doing the same research.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
It looks like it goes all the way back to Earth, too. So, what is it?
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I am asking myself, and I don't know the answers. Maybe you have some idea?
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I guess I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
You know, if you hadn't been completely irrational and crazy paranoid, you might almost have me believing you, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, keep listening.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I'm not gonna say this is insane. I think she's touchy about that. I don't care what hallucinogens you're on. You know, I do have a few questions.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what exactly are you talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us. Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Now that I believe. That I believe. That kind of fits with the logs that I've read. Those little green bastards are gonna pay!
Terrific. That go-getter initiative will carry you far in Sublight.
Alright, so what needs to be done then?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Could we pick her brain before we put a bullet in it? Yeah, why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But, just one question. This seems a little out of character for you and your organization. What's your angle?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Ah, now I see. Now I see. Alright, that makes sense.
You don't just turn down an exclusive deal on extraterrestrial scrap. That's amateur shit.
I'm done with the questions. I have enough information. I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay. I might have a problem, though. How do I get to Byzantium? I don't think I have access to that place yet. Well, it looks at this. It looks at this point like all roads are leading to Byzantium. Pravati needs fancy clothes from a store in Byzantium. This target, this Dr. Chartrand that I need to go after, is in Byzantium. And, well, I'm probably going to have to do this. I'm probably going to have to go to Monarch to free up the radio signal and hopefully Blythe there will be able to give me access codes to get to Byzantium, because otherwise I don't think I can get there.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
But at least at this point, I have an objective. I know where I'm going, and I will get there next time. That should be it for today. I've accomplished quite a bit. Done some exploring and learned there's some deep plot going on here with, making some kind of human-alien hybrid. Man, there's more to this story, and I'm really anxious to find out. But I don't think we're going to get there. Next time we got to go to back to Monarch, finish exploring, and deal with the problem of the Iconoclast radio signal. So hopefully we'll be able to accomplish those things next time on Amon Chooses The Outer Worlds.